which phone,
Yeah.
Android or Apple?
Yeah, so I don't know that either one of them necessarily are easier or not. I think there are requirements around the Apple phone that you just need to be aware of before you go and try to bring that into your compliant environment. Apple iPhones, they need to make this as easy as possible, to make a very smooth transition. Having all of your iDevices registered in Apple's Business Manager will allow you to connect that up to an intra environment, and you're able to go and kind of bring that inventory directly into your intra environment. And once it's in the intra, you can start pushing out policies to manage it. The Android phones, they don't have necessarily a parent control mechanism by default. So those guys, they adopt right into the intra environment by the individual phones. So which is easier? Kind of depends on kind of where your mindset is at. Do you like kind of having that individual control of, hey, I want to take this Android phone, I want to adopt it to my environment, then I want to take the next one and adopt it? Or do you want to go and kind of adopt the Apple ecosystem, including Business Manager, so that you can kind of adopt everything all in at once?
Another question I get asked all the time is, all right, well, I have my personal iPhone, but I want to check work email on it. Ultimately, what does that experience look like?
At a high level, you can bring that in as a non-company owned device into your intra portal. Effectively, I guess kind of the metaphor is when you adopt that, it creates a sandbox on your personal environment and that's where your all of your corporate email, that's where all of your corporate applications will run, store their data, etc. And then if you ever lose the device, if you leave the company, whatever it is, as that device is retired, onboarded, I guess is the word, it will go and retroactively remove all of that data so that you kind of go on your merry way.
Right. One of the ways that I typically describe it is, I have customers and they'll ask, well, I want my work email integrated in with the native mail app on the phone so I can see my home email, my work email. Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
That won't work.
Yeah.
It's if you are in that Microsoft environment, you're going to use the Microsoft Outlook app to check your work email.
Absolutely.
And the reason that works like that is, to that point, that sandbox that, hey, if you leave that organization, hey, now you're going to uninstall the Outlook app, which means all the work data leaves with it. But you don't have to, reformat your phone. You don't lose your personal pictures or your personal contacts and all that stuff. It is kind of bundled up in the app.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It just puts that boundary in between your personal life and the protected workspace that you have.